Hey everyone, welcome back to Celeb Secrets Uncovered, your go-to channel for the juiciest reality TV deep dives and celebrity scandals that no one else is talking about. Today, we're peeling back the layers on her whirlwind romance with Matthew Brannis, a man who's equal parts charming entrepreneur and troubled soul. 90 Day Fiance star Jasmine Pineda and Matthew Brannis. Jasmine Pineda, again pregnant, with Matt's DNA. Jasmine Pineda, expect new baby girl. And finally, Matthew Brannis and Jasmine Pineda's wedding is set to be officially celebrated on January 20, 2026. The story does not end here. According to confidential sources, Matthew Brannis Castrovet became entangled in nearly $200,000 of debt through online gambling platforms. As he failed to repay the debt, a lawsuit was filed against him, and he was subsequently arrested. As punishment, he was sentenced to 2 months in prison. Buckle up, because this story has more twists than a season finale. We'll break it down chapter by chapter, so hit that like button. Our story begins in the humid streets of Panama City, back in early 2023. Jasmine Pineda, then 36, was already a household name among 90 Day Fiancé fans. Born in August 1986, Jasmine had grown up in a modest family, excelling in school and eventually earning multiple degrees, including a PhD in education, as she proudly shared on social media. She was a literature teacher, passionate about poetry and empowering young minds, but her life took a dramatic turn when she joined the TLC show. Her relationship with Gino Palazzolo, the quirky American from Michigan, was explosive. Jealousy-fueled arguments, cultural clashes, and that infamous K-1 visa journey that had her packing up her life and moving to the US in March 2023. They tied the knot in a low-key ceremony, but cracks showed early. Sources close to Jasmine say the intimacy issues and constant bickering wore her down. By mid-2024, whispers of separation started circulating on Reddit and Instagram fan pages. Jasmine, ever the fighter, focused on her health, dealing with complications from plastic surgery procedures she'd undergone to boost her confidence. She shared glimpses on her Instagram, posting about healing and glow-ups, but behind the filters, she was lonely. Enter Matthew Brannis, or as court documents later revealed his full name, Matthew Brannis Castrovet. Wait, Castrovet? Yeah, that rings a bell for superfans. It's a nod to distant family ties in the 90 Day universe, but Matthew was no reality star. Born in 1985 in Moldova, he immigrated to the US as a teen, building a life in Chicago as a real estate investor and tech startup consultant. Tall, dark-haired, with a chiseled jaw and a penchant for tailored suits, Matthew was the epitome of the self-made man. His LinkedIn profile boasted deals worth millions, but insiders say he had a hidden vice, online gambling, which we'll get to later. Their meeting? Pure serendipity, or fate, as Jasmine later called it in a private DM leaked to a fan forum. It was October 2024, at a Miami wellness retreat for reality TV alumni. Jasmine was there recovering from her surgery setbacks, sipping green juices and attending yoga sessions. Matt, attending as a sponsor through his wellness app startup, spotted her across the room during a mindfulness workshop. Matthew, you look like someone who's seen the world. Mind if I join you? I'm Matthew. Jasmine, seen the world? Honey, I've lived it. Jasmine, from Panama and that crazy show. Matthew, 90 Day Fiancé? Guilty pleasure, but you're more than that. Tell me about your poetry. Sparks flew instantly. They bonded over shared immigrant stories, Jasmine's Panamanian roots, and Matthew's Moldovan heritage. By the end of the retreat, they were exchanging numbers. Sources say Jasmine confided in a friend, "He's not like Gino." Matthew listens, he dreams big. Little did she know, those dreams came with nightmares. By November 2024, Jasmine and Matthew were inseparable. Jasmine had quietly filed for divorce from Gino, citing irreconcilable differences in court papers obtained by our sources. Gino, heartbroken but amicable, moved on to focus on his own life. Jasmine, now free, dove headfirst into this new love. Matthew whisked her away on private jet trips, first to New York for Broadway shows, then to Vegas for a weekend of luxury. Insiders described their chemistry as electric. Jasmine posted cryptic IG stories, sunsets with a man's silhouette, captions like "New chapters, new love." Fans speculated, but no one knew it was Matthew until a paparazzi shot in December 2024 showed them hand in hand at a Chicago holiday market. Matthew, ever the romantic, gifted her a custom necklace engraved with eternal flame, a reference to her fiery personality. But beneath the glamour, red flags waved. Matthew's business was booming on paper, but confidential financial records showed he was dipping into personal loans to fund his lifestyle. Online gambling apps like DraftKings and FanDuel were his escape, poker tournaments, sports bets, you name it. He confided in Jasmine about a little hobby, but downplayed it. She, smitten, saw it as harmless stress relief. Jasmine, Matthew, you work so hard. Why the late nights on your phone? Matthew, just unwinding, babe. Nothing big. With you, I feel like I can conquer anything. Jasmine, promise me no secrets. We've both been through enough. By Christmas 2024, they were living together in Matthew's upscale Michigan condo, a strategic move for Jasmine to stay near her support network. Whispers of pregnancy started when Jasmine skipped wine at a New Year's Eve party. Sources say she took a test on January 1, 2025, positive. But this wasn't her first rodeo. Jasmine had 2 sons from her previous marriage, who she adored but rarely saw due to visa issues. This pregnancy, a fresh start. Fast forward to February 2025. Jasmine, glowing despite morning sickness, confided in close friends about the baby. But here's the twist. Early DNA tests confirmed it was Matthew's. Why the test? Jasmine, scarred from past trust issues, wanted certainty. Results: 99.9% match. She shared the news with Matthew over a candlelit dinner. Their joy was palpable. Matthew proposed on Valentine's Day 2025. Down on one knee at a snowy park with a 3-carat diamond ring. Jasmine said yes, tears streaming. Plans for a wedding began, but they kept it hush-hush. Instead, focus shifted to the pregnancy. Ultrasounds in March revealed it was a girl, Jasmine's dream. She envisioned naming her Isabella after her grandmother. Publicly, Jasmine teased on Instagram, "Big changes coming. Family first." Fans exploded in comments, speculating. A leaked ultrasound photo hit TMZ in April 2025, confirming 90-day star Jasmine Pineda pregnant again. New beau involved? Matthew's name surfaced, and the couple went official. But cracks emerged. Matthew's gambling escalated. Bank statements show he lost $50,000 in one weekend on NBA bets. He hid it, but Jasmine noticed the stress lines on his face. Jasmine, Matthew, the bills are piling up. What's going on? Matthew, business hiccups. Don't worry, love. This baby girl's our future. Little did they know, the debt was snowballing. As spring 2025 bloomed, so did their plans. The wedding date, January 20, 2026. Martin Luther King Jr. Day, symbolizing unity and new beginnings. Venue? A lavish estate in the Michigan countryside, with Panamanian and Moldovan influences, tropical flowers, folk dances, and a menu blending empanadas with sarmel. Guest list included 90-day alumni like Big Ed and Jasmine's sons, if visas cleared. Jasmine, now showing, shopped for maternity gowns. Matthew handled finances, or so he said. In reality, he was borrowing from shady online lenders to cover losses now at $100,000. Confidential emails from his accountant warned, this path leads to ruin, but love blinded them. Jasmine focused on prenatal yoga and baby prep, dreaming of a nursery with pink walls and bookshelves full of literature. They even discussed Matthew adopting her sons, creating a blended family. Sources say Jasmine wrote in her journal, "Matthew is my rock. This baby girl will tie us forever." By summer 2025, the facade cracked. Matthew's gambling hit fever pitch. Platforms like BetMGM and offshore sites sucked him in. High-stakes blackjack, roulette spins during sleepless nights. Debt climbed to $150,000. Creditors called, but he dodged. Jasmine, preoccupied with pregnancy discomforts, sensed something off, but attributed it to pre-wedding jitters. A turning point, July 2025. During a trip to Las Vegas for business, Matthew lost another $30,000. Jasmine confronted him in their hotel suite. Jasmine, I found the app notifications. How much, Matthew? How much have you lost? Matthew, it's under control. I can win it back. For us, for the baby. Jasmine, no more lies. We have a family now. He promised to quit, entering a Gamblers Anonymous program. But old habits die hard. August 2025, the hammer fell. An online gambling firm, owed $180,000, filed a civil lawsuit in Chicago court. Documents detail unpaid markers, bounced checks. Matthew, panicked, hired a lawyer but couldn't pay the retainer. Jasmine, now in her second trimester, stood by him. We'll fight this together, she said in a private call to her sister. The media caught wind via court leaks. Headlines: 90-Day Fiance stars fiancé sued for massive gambling debt. Fans divided. Some sympathized. Others called Matthew a gold digger. Jasmine defended him on IG. Love conquers all. Pray for us. Debt hit $200,000 with interest. Creditors seized assets. His car, watches. Matthew's startup folded, leaving employees jobless. September 2025. Our current timeline. With the lawsuit unresolved, criminal charges followed. Fraud for using fake IDs on gambling sites, evasion of debts. Police arrested Matthew at home. Handcuffs clicking as Jasmine watched in horror. Bodycam footage shows her pleading. He's a good man. Think of our baby. Bail set at $50,000, which Jasmine scraped together from savings and fan donations. But the damage was done. Court date, October 2025. Prosecutors pushed for jail time. Jasmine, alone and pregnant, shared a vulnerable post. Life tests us, but Isabella is my light. Sources say she visited a therapist, grappling with betrayal. November 2025. Trial day. Matthew pled guilty to lesser charges. Judge, citing his clean prior record, but the death scale, sentenced him to 2 months in a minimum security prison in Illinois. Start date, December 1, 2025. Matthew broke down in court, apologizing to Jasmine. Matthew, I'm sorry. I'll come back stronger for you and our girl. Jasmine, just come back. We need you. Prison life loomed. No luxury, just reflection. Jasmine vowed to visit weekly, bringing ultrasound pics. With Matthew incarcerated, Jasmine soldiered on. December 2025 ultrasounds showed the baby girl thriving, kicking, healthy. Jasmine named her Isabella Rose Branis, symbolizing renewal. She documented her bump on social media, turning pain into inspiration. Fans sent gifts, onesies, books. But loneliness hit hard. Holidays alone, she FaceTimed her sons, promising a better future. Sources say she considered postponing the wedding but decided, January 20, 2026, no matter what. Matthew from prison wrote letters, poetic apologies, dreams of fatherhood. Inside, Matthew faced reality. No phones, no bets, just therapy sessions and fellow inmate stories. He joined a gambling recovery group, journaling his regrets. Letters to Jasmine detailed his childhood traumas in Moldova, how gambling filled voids. You saved me, he wrote. Release date, January 31, 2026, just after the wedding. Irony, they'd marry while he was out on a furlough pass, approved by the judge for family unity. As 2026 dawned, wedding buzz built. Jasmine, in her third trimester, chose a flowing empire waist gown. Theme: Phoenix Rising, rebirth from ashes. Matthew's furlough allowed rehearsals. Guests whispered about the drama, but love prevailed. Jasmine, make it magical. After all we've been through, planner. It'll be epic, Mrs. Brannis to be. January 20, 2026. Snow blanketed the estate. Jasmine walked the aisle, bump proud, to Matthew in a tux. Vows exchanged. Promises of honesty family. Ring slipped on, kiss sealed. Reception. Toasts, dances. But undercurrents. Matthew's ankle monitor hidden under pants. Guests included 90-day stars, adding flair. Jasmine's sons attended via special visa. Isabella kicked during the first dance, as if approving. Honeymoon delayed due to prison return, but they cherished moments. Matthew back inside for final weeks. Jasmine prepared the nursery. Birth due April 2026, she shared. Our girl arrives soon. Matthew will be there. Redemption arc. Matthew planned a post-release foundation for gambling awareness. April 15, 2026. Labor at a Michigan hospital. Matthew, freshly released, held Jasmine's hand. Isabella Rose Brannis entered the world. 7 ohms. Crying healthily. Photos leaked. Family bliss. Jasmine. She's perfect. Our miracle. They moved to a quiet suburb, focusing on therapy and finances. Debt lingered, but Matthew worked odd jobs, paid installments. Lawsuit settled via bankruptcy. Jasmine launched a cookbook, Panamanian Passions. Funding recovery. Their story inspired fans. Resilience amid scandal. By summer 2026, Jasmine's sons visited more. Matthew bonded as stepdad. Isabella's first smiles melted hearts. Vacations to Panama planned. Jasmine teased a return to TV. Maybe a spin-off. Fall 2026. Interviews on podcasts. Matthew's memoir, Betting on Love, detailed his fall. Jasmine's IG boomed. They advocated for addiction awareness. Reflecting on the arrest, Jasmine forgave. It made us stronger. Matthew, prison taught humility. Hints of another pregnancy in 2027. Business ventures. Wellness brand. We've conquered the storm. Their saga became a cautionary tale. Fans messaged, "You gave me hope." Jasmine and Matthew, icons of second chances. And that's the epic tale of Jasmine Pineda and Matthew Brannis, from love at first sight to pregnancy joys, wedding vows, and a gambling nightmare that nearly tore them apart. But as of now, in September 2025, with the wedding set and baby girl on the way, their story continues. What do you think? Will they make it? Drop your thoughts in the comments. More update. Jasmine Pineda from 90-Day Fiance is once again at the center of shocking headlines. Rumors are swirling that she may be pregnant with baby number 5, this time from her 4th baby daddy. At the same time, fans are speculating that Jasmine could be ready to leave her current partner, Matt Brannis, for her new boss, adding even more fuel to the drama. Viewers are also questioning whether she has been truthful about her real age, with many claiming the number she shares is far from reality. To top it all off, Jasmine has managed to dethrone Angela Deem in the eyes of fans, officially earning the title of TLC's ultimate drama queen. I will explain everything. It appears that Jasmine Pineda, star of 90-Day Fiance, is expecting her second child with baby daddy number 4, and she has finally taken to social media to announce her pregnancy. Yes, she did post a beautiful photo of her growing baby bulge on social media not long ago. However, it seems that viewers are still not convinced by this discovery. Yet there's more. The tables appear to have flipped as Jasmine made some startling disclosures regarding her future intentions. Tell me what's going on here. Tell me what she unveiled. Has she become pregnant once more? This topic is pretty intense, so you should keep reading to find out more. Matt Brannis, star of 90-Day Fiance, has spoken publicly about his romance with Jasmine Pineda. In the comments, he declared his love for Pineda and his patience in waiting for her, saying that he truly believed in their love for each other. But at this point, Brannis has no firm opinions. The same care wasn't shown to Matt's affection, he said. His efforts to win people's affection are draining him, and he wishes he could be simple instead. The celebrity apparently felt deeply let down and irritated by Jasmine's treatment of him and her seeming lack of affection and care for him in return. Does this indicate that Pineda's feelings for Matt have faded? Jasmine Pineda, star of 90 Day Fiance, astonished everyone when she posted photos of her growing baby belly online. In a free-flowing orange-purple outfit, she posed for a photo while holding her expanding baby belly. Redditors were eager to know if Pineda was going to make an official announcement about the pregnancy or if baby 2 was already in the oven. It was clear that Jasmine was showing off her growing baby belly, but the original poster insisted that she was pregnant again. On the other hand, viewers couldn't agree on whether Pineda was expecting her 4th or 5th child. She has a daughter with Matt Branis, in addition to the 2 sons she had with her previous husband in Panama. Some of Jasmine's admirers went so far as to think her contentious sister was her daughter amongst all this. However, the likelihood of her not being pregnant at all is high. One of Jasmine's fans noticed that she was posting old photos from when she was pregnant with Matilda. She was first unable to release them due to the non-disclosure agreement, but now she is freely sharing them. It seems like this was during her pregnancy with Matilda, one person remarked. Finally, the OP realized what was going on and said, "Is it? She is just now posting these. So I really hope that's the case." Since the new season started airing, Jasmine has apparently been following the chronology. Maybe that's why she's been sharing so many photos from that time. The audience breathed a sigh of relief when they realized Jasmine should stop worrying about having babies and instead take care of the ones she already has. The reason behind this is that none of her relationships have ever been truly stable. Fans think Jasmine might dump her baby daddy Matt Branis for her new boss. Unlike before, Jasmine Pineda's romantic life is the center of attention, and it's not because of Matt Branis. She seems to have refocused her efforts after becoming an American citizen. The 90 Day Fiance star has dropped hints that she and her new boss might be romantically involved. Jasmine got her American visa through Gino, but she was in hot water because she brought Matt Branis into it. After persuading her spouse to have an open marriage, the reality TV star became pregnant with his child, which drew significant criticism. After Gino accused Jasmine of infidelity, he cut ties with her. In Happily Ever After, he went so far as to file a formal complaint in an effort to have her deported. The American couple Jasmine and her baby daddy have been enjoying life together. However, she was adamant about not labeling their relationship. Was he abandoned by her? Has someone fresh entered Jasmine's life? The current season of Happily Ever After has Jasmine, Gino, and Matt, the stars of 90 Day Fiance, acting out their open marriage drama. As of season 9, the former is residing with her open marriage partner. At the same time, her spouse has been looking into alternative dating possibilities. In the heat of passion, Jasmine attacked Gino's new girlfriend and hurled vicious words at her. As a result, he contacted the immigration office and threatened to deport his wife. Despite all that Jasmine has been through, Matt has been there for her. It appears that he is sick of her waiting for her spouse though. The reality TV star began to experience romantic sentiments for the local Panamanian. In the most recent episode, Matt told Jasmine how he really felt. It was his hope that she would finally get over her marriage so he could finally escape the friend zone. But even after having a child together, the TLC star still can't manage to break out of her friend zone. Jasmine Pineda is amazing at keeping her audience engaged. She knows how to keep her audience on the edge of their seats by consistently delivering back-to-back drama and stirring the pot. They have a daughter, Matilda, and the TLC star has been bragging about her life with Matt recently. Having said that, Jasmine isn't quite prepared to commit to just one guy just yet. Her most recent Instagram story went viral with her devoted following. A photo of the reality TV personality with a rose bouquet was shared online. When your new boss hands you flowers to remind you how wonderful you are, that's when Jasmine wrote, "When your new boss loves you so much." Her most recent update shocked her fans, who began to wonder if she had found love. He was referred to as her boss by the 90 Day Fiance actress. Pineda may now be employed by someone. Perhaps her sole intention in sharing the photo was to express her appreciation for the flowers. However, Jasmine's eccentric and troublesome nature is already well known to spectators. In their minds, it might have been a prelude to her new romance. Something is brewing, as evidenced by the reality TV star's flirtatious smile. In light of everything that her baby daddy did to her, many are wondering if Pineda has broken up with him. Even before she started dating Matt, they thought she would dump him for another man. But these are just wild guesses, and the TLC diva may be trying to trick her fans. Staying in the spotlight and creating new drama is something she's mastered. Jasmine Pineda is lying about her age. Here's the real number. Jasmine Pineda, star of 90 Day Fiance, is once again the object of scrutiny, this time for her advanced years. People are starting to make connections and realize that she isn't the number she says she is. She is allegedly cutting a few years off her actual figures, according to them. Yet there's more. The viewers can't believe what they're seeing now that the real numbers are out. Is that so? Tell me what's going on here. Tell me what she unveiled. This topic is pretty intense, so you should keep reading to find out more. Jasmine Pineda, star of 90 Day Fiance, is preparing to make a permanent change. She just posted on Instagram about her desire to see the opposite side of the globe. According to the celebrity, the word Italy is the one that pops into her head immediately whenever she feels the need to take action. Yet there's more. In her clip, Jasmine was speaking Italian. Without a hint of irony, she informed her listeners that she was taking her Italian lessons very seriously. Pineda had previously obtained her green card and set up shop in the United States. Thus, this came as a surprise to her audience. In such case, why would she ever consider leaving the United States at this period? Jasmine Pineda, star of 90 Day Fiance, turned 1 not long ago, and her age is all anyone can speak about now. Someone on Reddit recently said that Pineda doesn't seem like she's in her late 30s, calling her age into doubt. Because it seemed like she was lying, the OP pleaded with her to be truthful, at least about her age. Even more ridiculous than anyone realizes is the fact that the Redditor brought up Jasmine's looks and asserted that her plastic operations had rendered her younger. Others brought up the fact that she had just given baby, even if several viewers agreed with the story. Evidently, Pineda would have had a harder time conceiving with Matt if she had been in her 40s. Even though she has been a part of the franchise for a while, Jasmine was only 34 years old when she made her debut on the show. This clarifies everything. A carousel of images from Pineda's birthday bash was just shared on Instagram. Claiming to have gotten closer to 40, she carried a 39 balloon. Although Jasmine's age has won over some viewers, others remain doubtful. The ease with which Jasmine conceived and the timing of her pregnancies led her fans to believe that she was under 40 years old. The biological clock isn't ideal for spontaneously conceiving after the age of 40, and problems become more common after that. So it's quite possible that Jasmine isn't exaggerating when she says she's 39 years old. Are you in agreement? Jasmine Pineda dethrones Angela Deem and emerges as the ultimate TLC drama queen. It would appear that Angela Deem is no longer reigning supreme as the drama queen. Because of her disturbed and troublesome behavior, she was the most divisive celebrity for a long time. Her violent tendencies, explosive arguments, and fiery attitude made her a 90 Day Fiance headliner. Still, Jasmine progressively took Angela's glory and posed a danger to her monarchy. Her theatrical outbursts, manipulative techniques, and insatiable need for fame caused her to turn heads. The reality TV star's impulsive behavior and obsession with cosmetics landed her fresh seasons and spin-offs in a row. For a while there, Angela was the one and only way for TLC viewers to pass the time. Many in the audience believe that she has been deposed and that a new monarch has seized power. Do you mean that? What makes fans believe that? For many years, Jasmine Pineda has been an integral part of the 90 Day Fiance brand. Her wild nature is one of the reasons she's so well liked. In her first appearance on the show, the Panamanian woman caused quite a stir. After Pineda made Gino pay for her ring update, and cover her expenditures until she emigrated to the United States. She came off as a poisonous person. She had frequent outbursts once her partner discovered she had been cheating on him and using him to fund her cosmetic operations. Gino was made to pay for everything by the reality TV star, who resided in the same building as her ex. In her open marriage drama, Jasmine also did this. When Matt discovered evidence of her infidelity, she pretended to be a victim while introducing him as her workout partner. Whatever the case may be, the TLC stars are masters at keeping viewers hooked and maintaining their relevance. After a while, Angela Dean became the undisputed champion of the series. She provided her followers with countless memorable experiences that will endure in their hearts forever. Her provocative updates and wild personality were well received by her fans. Angela's poisonous behavior has finally worn down TLC viewers. It would appear that Jasmine Pineda has surpassed her co-star and stepped into the role of drama queen. She provides continuous life updates to her massive social media following. Another talent of the 90-Day Fiancé star is secrecy. Pineda concealed the fact that she was pregnant for a long time. She has been mum about her relationship status with Matt Brannis, the man she claims to be her baby daddy. There has been a rift between Gino Palazzolo and the TLC. Regarding the divorce scandal, Jasmine has remained mum. Her ties to her husband remain legally binding. Therefore, her divisive personality served to attract several admirers and participants. The TLC star's journey is still featured on TV. As a result, Angela Dean's legion of devoted followers have petitioned the network to remove her on television. Fans first thought Jasmine was a carbon copy of Larissa Lima because of their mutual fondness for plastic surgery. Her divisive attitude, meanwhile, helped her gain fame. The drama she provides, and the fact that she is originally from Panama, are impossible to ignore. We can confidently state that Jasmine succeeded Angela and became the next queen of the franchise. Nevertheless, her dull plot might force her to lose her dominion in the near future. No more today. What are you thinking about this gossip today? Let us know in the comments, and stay tuned by subscribing to our channel to get more updates like this. Thank you.